Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Readings with Kuntarkis. My name's Michael Yon, and in this episode, Kuntarkis explains the different energetic bodies that make up a human being, and he goes into detail about how he does his personalized readings. So, without further ado, here's Kuntarkis.
Thanks, Michael. Personalized readings just for you. Well, first, I don't use tarot cards, nor do I hold hands. Each of us as human beings are created directly from magnetic energy, formed into atoms which manifest into a physical body of matter. That is how we are basically made up, thought, consciousness. Yet, we are each so much more than what we each believe to be physical. To give you an idea of the makeup of what we truly are as a being, I'll give you an example. It's how I summarize my own version in my own personal experiences. The 8 bodies of a human being. Number 1, the physical body, which is solid matter. That's what you are right at this exact moment. Number 2, the emotional body, basically ego of our human existence. In other words, logical thinking. Number 3, the etheric body. Well, that is like spiritual energy. Number 4, the aura that surrounds our entire physical body. That is pure energy called living energy. Number 5, the astral body, the lower connection to spirit vibration. The astral body is basically what is left when you take your last breath. It actually enters normally the lower sections of an astral world. Number 6, the spirit body, connection directly to your mind. Now, the spirit body is very different from the astral body. A lot of the times people say, yeah, but what's the difference? All it simply is the difference in thought consciousness through your experiences of life itself, depending on how negative you were or how positive you are. That determines where you will end up. Either the astral world or the spirit world. Number 7, the mind. Now, the mind is not the brain. It is completely separate because it is living energy. The mind is the overseer of the above and direct link to your soul. Your soul is totality. Number 8, the soul. The overseer of the above and direct connection to creation's totality. Now, creation is living energy. Some people call it creation. Some people call it the light, the source, divinity. It doesn't really matter. It's simply a word. And that's why I call it creation's totality. Number 9, creation. Totality, divinity, infinity, pure conscious energy. That's what you are made up of, living energy. It is a scientific truth that we as human beings are made up of over 4 quadrillion cells. Now, each of these cells have their own form of living consciousness, and they are continually communicating with each other every moment of our existence. That's so it continually is rejuvenating itself into perfect form. But because we work on logic alone, we don't fully understand the process. So that form of consciousness, which is living consciousness, can't give us what we are seeking because we have no awareness of it. That's why I do personalized readings, to help each individual understand that we are so much more. If we as human beings were taught to communicate with them, that means these cellular structures, there would be no more disease as we know it. Disease cannot exist in the mind. It only exists in a conditioned brain. These cells have the ability to totally rejuvenate themselves on a continuous cycle. The problem being is we are taught individually to believe that we will grow older every year. by our parents, by society. Now, the funny thing is, it's actually not their fault, because that is what they're taught. And it has come down the generational line. Somewhere along this line, we have to learn to grow in consciousness, grow beyond logic, to become feeling beings, no longer emotional beings. Because in reality, we are in fact all timeless, ageless, endless, and limitless, but so highly conditioned by mostly negative experiences by our own human ego, which has unfortunately created mass negative karma to each and every one of us. I have always worked on an energy level with individuals when I do personalized readings. I connect personally to their energy fields by asking first their permission. Once given, my energies connect to theirs and the reading begins. The purpose of personalized readings are not to tell the individual what they want to hear, but to inform them what they need to hear so they gain the understanding in how to change their life for the better. By changing their life, they also help every single human being they come into contact with to change theirs. Now, the sessions go from 1 to 3 hours, depending on the individual's need. Now, for all inquiries, you can email Roman or Kuntarkis at kuntarkis@gmail.com. That's KUNTARKIS@gmail.com. Now, if you are seeking a life coach, motivational mentor, team builder, even a personalized trainer, again, ring Roman or Kuntarkis on 0439 686 736. That's in Australia. If you are outside of Australia, please add +61. If you wish to purchase my books, called Entrapment, or the Book of Knowledge, I Am Alien, or even my latest book, The Dream Assassin, Volume 1, then you can email me at the same above address, or even ring to discuss your personal needs. One thing must be understood. Anyone can tell you in a reading what you want to hear to make you feel good for a moment, a week, a month, or even a year. But always remember, illusion always leads to delusion. I believe in what I do because I have been doing it for over 38 years of human time. And I love seeing how people transform their lives into a much richer and fulfilling existence. But we each must also be responsible. We just can't expect that if we're told something, it's going to magically appear. Our thought consciousness is so powerful if we know how to use it. Again, that's why I do personalized readings, to help you understand who you are, what you are, and what you are capable of, to step beyond logic itself. Now, logic is fine, but a small percentage compared to creativeness, which is thought consciousness. We need to put more time, more energy into thought consciousness. That's where pure manifestation takes place. We as human beings are created from the same source of energy. We are in fact all brothers and sisters. Again, the only thing that separates us is our own personal experiences in life. With personalized readings, you not only learn how to change your life, it gives you insight about yourself, your partner, and your family, even your friends. That was one of the reasons I decided to become a life coach, a motivational mentor, a team builder, which led me into my present situation, writing books. Being a personal trainer is also a beautiful blessing. because I have always wanted to help others to achieve whatever they want to be. Why, you may ask? Well, because I see something in them that they are missing. I work on the outside as much on the inside. So if you're looking for a personalized reading, you can email again Roman as Kuntarkis on kuntarkis@gmail.com to arrange a chat and ask a question or two to make a time to suit both. All personalized readings are either done by phone or Skype, audio only, or in person, depending on location. As I said before, my sessions go from 1 to 3 hours, depending on the individual's need. For all inquiries, please email kuntarkis@gmail.com. If you are seeking a life coach, a motivational mentor, a team builder, well, again, ring Roman on 0439 686 736. And if you're outside of Australia, please add +61. If you wish to purchase my books called Entrapment, or the Book of Knowledge I Am Alien, or the Dream Assassin Volume 1, then again, email me at the same above address. Thank you. Back to you, Michael.
Thanks, Kuntarkis. And yeah, I really do recommend these readings. Having a session with Kuntarkis, it can be very insightful. Kuntarkis can offer personalized insights into your life and the people around you that you may not be conscious of, and this can be priceless. So yeah, I definitely recommend his readings. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for listening. My name's Michael Yon. Stay tuned for more.